Good evening. All right, so please, you're coming into my live stream. Like this live stream, please. All right. Good evening, everyone. Please like the live stream when you're coming in. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to start off on time. I had to attend to something important. Of course, family matters.
All right.
Oh, can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Okay. I think I should be audible enough for you guys to hear me. All right, so you're coming in, please like this live stream, and yeah, you're welcome to this live stream. So I saw some comments. All right, Nduduzi Matebula, sorry if I did not pronounce your name very well, I'm sorry, but if you can hear me loud and clear, just signify yes so that I can continue. All right, so I think I got some comments before I came on live, so I'm going to be addressing most of those comments. Mr. Xavier, okay, Mr. Xavier is not here yet. All right, so he made some comments. Okay, so as the title states, Nyekachi Douglas vows to come back for a third time. She vows to come back for Miss Universe Nigeria for the third time, and more shocking revelations. Okay, so just stay tuned. There's a lot more I'm going to reveal in this particular live stream. Okay, so please, when you're coming in, like this live stream, and yeah, like and share, please. I think I need to share so that some persons will know that we are live now. Okay, so all right. Okay, AJ King, how are you doing? Good evening. You're welcome to my live. You say you love Yeka. Of course, we love Nyekachi, and as it is right now, she has already made a decision to. She has made a decision. She has made a decision to join in for the third time. And what do you guys think about it? Do you think it's a right move for her? Is it going to be third time charming for her, or do you think that she should just forget about the pageant and move on with her life? So what do you guys think about it? But before then, I'm going to be saying some certain things about what happened the pageant on Saturday, the finals. I think most of you guys were in my other live stream where I talked about the shocking revelations and all. Quickly, I want to talk about certain things that I just found out about this particular pageant. There were a lot of complaints about favoritism in the camp, and a lot of things that happened between amongst the ladies. And judging by the comments I got from Mr. Xavier, it seems that probably for the Q&A, I think for the top 5 video, I think he said that most of the girls filmed that particular top 5 video, but I think it's only Chidinma's video that was aired. So the other top 4, they didn't air their video. Okay, so that was you know, that's the latest from that other angle. So I want to find out, or I want to ask them, why didn't they show the videos, or why didn't they podcast the videos of the other 4 girls? So it seems like Chidinma was just like the marketing strategy, just like the favorite from all indications. All right. So, and another thing I want to say is that going back to what happened previously in other pageants that have been held by Silver, of course, you guys know that Silverbird is also the franchise holders of, you know, Miss World Nigeria, whereby they usually have a pageant called MBGN, where they choose girls from, you know, to Miss World and Miss Universe until they broke away and started this Miss Universe pageant. Okay, so before then, there was a year that a particular contestant laid a petition. I think I just remembered now with all that just happened. It just came to my mind now that there was a year that a particular contestant actually laid a complaint, you know, saying that you know, she wasn't, there were some issues in camp. I think it was in 2019? No, not 2019. Maybe 2021. It should be 2021. I think something like, because I was trying to get that particular content. I was trying to get that particular complaint or petition, you know, against the organizers. I was going to try to get it online, but I didn't see it online. Maybe probably they brought it down or so. So she made a complaint against the organization having to favor some girls in camp, you know, that it was glaring who they wanted to choose, okay? And there were some issues against the chaperone, I think Juliet Hegerman or so, I think she's the chaperone for the girls in camp, that she was actually favoring some girls over some other girls and all, you know, that it was so glaring that, you know, they already had their favorites before the finals. And these are the issues that we have been talking about, being fair and, you know, being fair and transparent, which I don't think the organization has as it is right now. And, you know, for Nyekachi to come back knowing fully well that, you know, she's not really accepted, I don't think is a good one for her. All right, so there's another comment that was said here. Said another update that I saw, I think yesterday or so, or today, that the organizers of Silverbird, they want to host the Miss Universe. And I asked myself, like, how is that possible? And they said that the only way they can host Miss Universe is when when Chidinma wins Miss Universe this year, and they would like to host Miss Universe, something. I think that was a statement that they made, which I think I will go back and, you know, read that particular comment again so that I will be sure. I think I saw it on Pageant Analyst or so, yeah. And he said Ben Bruce, the owner of Silverbird organization, said that he said we will spare no expenses or efforts to host Miss Universe 2025 if Chidinma additional wins Miss Universe 2024. You know, that was Mr. Ben Bruce, the president of Silverbird Group. He made that statement, and I was now like, when you cannot hold a national pageant, when the national pageant is not free and fair, how are you looking like what were you thinking, or what are you thinking trying to bid for the hosting of Miss Universe that you're going to have about 70 something or almost 80 countries participating in the pageant, you know, when you cannot, you know, host a national pageant up to standard, like a standard national pageant. Now you want to host, like, all these things are part of the issues why I think that, you know, this franchise, Silverbird need to, you know, hand over this franchise, or rather a new bidder or a new organization, they need to take over the franchise of Silverbird. Do you understand? Take over the franchise from Silverbird, rather. That's what I'm thinking right now, because right now it doesn't really make sense. You are bidding for Miss Universe that we all know that is, you know, we don't have the infrastructure. Let's just look at it. We don't even have the infrastructure to host Miss Universe, where we're going to have about 70 something countries. The one we hosted in 2001 when Agbani won, there were some controversies because of religious beliefs and all. We now had to postpone, and, you know, we had to reschedule that pageant and it was now the venue was changed to London. So all these things all these issues, you know, boils down to the fact that the organization, they're not ready. And for Nyekachi, I would say that I don't think she should come back. That's my own personal opinion. But if she wants to come back, it's fine. Well, you guys should let me know what you think. But before then, I think I'll just read her statement as per what she said. She really has a big heart, guys. Like, she really has a big heart. She said, congratulations to Chichi Vanessa. I'm in full support of Paula Ezendu. I wish you all the best and success with your new crown. All other 22 contestants we all shined. Thank you, Yeka United. Yes. I could say thank you, Yeka United, and all the people that supported me on this journey. To answer your question, I'll be coming back next year, stronger and harder. I will make sure I pursue my dreams with my whole heart, and I will make sure to use my voice to empower beauty queens in Nigeria. Cheers to allowing Nigerian women live out their dreams. All right. So she made a statement yesterday, and when I saw it, I was not like, to me, I think personally, I don't think she should, come back and contest for a third time. Like I said, it's up to her, it's her decision. But I would say that if I were to be in her shoes, I will not come back as long as Silverbird are still the franchise holders of this pageant. Because as it is right now, there's a lot of favoritism, there's a lot of bias, there's a lot of corruption that goes in, behind closed doors. And for them not to crown her the second time around, even if it's not Miss Universe, at least Miss Supranational would have been fine, or something else, But at the end of the day, they chose, Chidinma. At the end of the day, it was glaring that Chidinma was their chosen one, was favored from the beginning, So if I thought it was going to be a marketing strategy by the Silverbird group or by the the judges or whoever made that decision, but I think that they would have done it in a more transparent form, in a more transparent manner, so that at the end of the day we'll say, okay, this person actually merited it. But at the end of the day, if you watch that performance, Chidima's performance rather, she didn't merit it, because at the end of the day she did not really prove to us that she wanted to win. Like, she already knew that she was going to win, okay, with all that happened. But I'm not going to talk about that because we've said that in the previous live stream. But this video is going to be specifically talking about Nyekachi participation in Miss Universe for the third time. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that is a good move for her? Because personally, I wouldn't want her to come back if at all the organization are still in charge. All right, as the king said, me, I think she should move on because I think they don't need her because of the beef she had with Silverbird. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And some persons are still saying that there's no beef. See, let me tell you, with the statement that she made in 2021 or so, or was it 2021, when she was relinquishing her crown, she made a statement about abandonment issues with Silverbird Group, how they did not support her, how she was made to do certain things, there was not enough support and all that. She complained, and yes, 2021 she complained, and I think that is what they are using against her. And I hear that the other past queens, they are not supportive of what Nyekachi is doing. Like, they're not supportive of what she's saying, because of course probably they have ambition to come back and contest for Miss Universe Nigeria. Past winners of MBGN and all. Most of them are not really coming out to say what they experienced in camp, because they are trying to save their faith. They are trying to be on the good books when they see that things are not done in the proper manner or the way they're supposed to be done. Nyekachi came out and she said her mind. That she came out and as a beauty queen, it's good for you to be open-minded. It's good for you to open up and tell us what is happening. So are you saying that beauty queens shouldn't be freedom of speech anymore? So if they see something wrong, they should not say it. They should keep quiet and let the situation escalate and let them die in silence. Yes, Yeka is a straightforward person. She does not like all this, and I see her as someone that she says this as it is. She speaks from her heart, and she's been hated for that because she speaks from the heart. And that's what we see in society these days. When you see someone that's straightforward, you guys don't want the person, but you like someone that's crooked. You like someone that, is the person's way are not straight. And that is, what happens in society today. So they are trying to shut the mouths of these beauty queens. They should not speak up when there's something wrong. When they are seeing something wrong, they don't speak up. How is the pageant industry going to progress if we don't address these issues? How are they going to progress? Now, let's take, for example, what happened in Miss USA last year, this year, before they crowned the new Miss USA. Didn't the former Miss USA, she resigned. She resigned because of her mental health. She opened up and told us why she resigned. The Miss Teen USA followed suit and resigned as well. Yeah, it's the truth of the matter is, when a queen or whenever someone is not really treated right in a particular place, they are free to leave. They are free to leave for their mental health. She came out and spoke about what happened, why she couldn't continue with her reign. So for me, I feel like if you are shutting down the queens here in Nigeria, then it's not good for business. It's not good for the organization, rather. It's not good for the organization as an organization that has been in the industry for 40-something years now. I believe that they should be transparent. They should be transparent. There should be that level of transparency, So Eze King said, let her try another pageant rather than Miss Universe. Well, I don't know. I don't know which other pageant she wants to try, because as it is right now, I think Miss Universe is like the highest placed pageant. She has represented us in Miss World. So Miss World is another high placed pageant as well. So I think that Miss Universe is something that she's actually going for, and she wants it. And that's why she's coming back to fight for the crown. That's why she's coming back again for the third time. Like she said, she's coming back stronger and harder. But do you think that whatever she's coming back stronger and harder, is it going to pay? Is she going to be given given the attention that she deserves when she comes back? Because I feel like something else might happen next year. Maybe the organizers might have another candidate next year. So how are we guaranteed that when she comes back next year, she's going to win the crown? How is it guaranteed? Oh, Ruth Divine, Aku, you are beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you for the compliment. And good evening. Where are you chatting from? So as it is right now, I feel like, coming back a third time, I don't know if it's going to be a third time champ for her. A lot of persons are saying, let her try again. Never can tell. It might be that, it's going to be a third time champ for her. But I feel like, it's 50-50. Like I'm skeptical about it. It's 50-50. It might go her way, it might not go her way. So to me, at that point, I feel like, if she wants to come back, she should make sure that she's coming back, having settled whatever beef she has with the organization. Even if she wants to have a round, predictable talk with them, I don't know if it's going to be possible. Like, some persons are saying that there's no beef between them. That there's no beef between them. But I feel like there's a beef, because why would they not, give her a crown this time around? This is her second time participating in the pageant. And she did very well. Everybody saw very well in the pageant. So if they think that, it's going to be a third time champ for her coming back from Miss Universe Nigeria, to me, I would say that it's 50-50. It's not guaranteed. I'm not seeing that it's going to be guaranteed for her. All right. So you say from Italy. Wow, from Italy. You're welcome to my channel. Please like this video, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. So Arnold Jabulani, I think it's not fair at all. Arnold, good evening. Where are you chatting from? All right. Say it's not fair. It's not fair at all. It's not fair for those of you that watch the pageant. You guys know what happened. You know, I don't want to start going back to the, you know, the results and all with Chidinma, or, but I'm talking about Nyekachi Douglas, the front runner, you know, her making a statement that she's going to come back next year to participate in the same pageant. You know, this is the second time she participated, no crown. She's coming back for the third time. Do you think that it's going to be a 10-time champ for her? Do you think that she's justified, or do you think that she should come back the third time? He said, sorry, I don't know if I can pronounce her name. Akebulan. Sorry, where are you chatting from? You're welcome to my channel. He said she should protect her brand and not run for this Miss Universe again. That's what I said. That's what I've been saying. She shouldn't come back again. She should just look, you know, she should focus on her modeling career, because she's a model and she's a successful model at that, you know. So I don't see any reason why she should come back, except probably she feels like, you know, she has a strong conviction, because for her to make that statement, she definitely has a strong conviction that she's going to win it this time around. But for us, for me personally, I think it's 50-50. 50-50 it might not, you know, it might not work in her favor. It might work in her favor, it might not work in her favor. So let's see how it goes. As the king said, it's not even Miss Lush, they crowned, but no. As a Miss Lush self is even beneath Nyekachi now. Nyekachi is beneath, like Miss Lush is beneath her. Miss Lush is beneath Nyekachi. Nyekachi, what is he going to do with Miss Lush? What's she going to do with Miss Lush? Nothing. I don't see any reason. I don't see anything. Miss Lush is just beneath her. That's just the truth. Okay, say I'm from Johannesburg. All right, you're welcome. Longine is also her. I know that this is not your first time you're chatting on my channel. I've been seeing your comments, but as it is right now, I know you have your opinion. But leave me. Let me make my own. Let me air my opinion. Okay, you're on my channel. Accept my opinions. If you don't want to accept it, then fine. It depends on you. I'm not forcing anybody to accept my opinion, but allow me to make my own opinion. It's freedom of speech here. I should leave Nyeka alone. She will win. Okay, I should leave Onyeka. Oh, Nyeka. Well, the truth of the matter is that I'm not saying she shouldn't contest. That's not what I'm saying here. Do you understand? I'm not saying that Nyeka should not contest. What I'm saying is that is it worth it? Is it really worth it? How are we sure that she's going to get the crown? Like, how are you sure that the organization is going to crown her, even when she comes in better and you know, better than she did this year? Is the crown guaranteed for her? Anon said, I'm sorry for the girls. I'm sorry for them too. Said, I won't. Chuku Ariel, good evening. You're welcome to my channel. Said, I won't encourage any lady to participate in anything that has to do with Silverbird. Please, Woodbird would give up the franchise. It's Silverbird, not Woodbird. It's Silverbird, not Woodbird. All right. So yes, I won't encourage it, because I said it in my previous I think my post-pageant analysis. I said that if Silverbird should relinquish the franchise, if someone else should buy this franchise, then of course she can participate. But as long as Silverbird is still with that franchise, my dear, Nyekachi should run. Oh, she should run. But if she wants to participate, fine. I'm still going to support her. When she comes, I'm still going to support her. We're still Nyeka United. We are here for her. We are here for her. We're going to support her, but it's heartbreaking. You know, seeing her lose each year is heartbreaking. I don't want to pass through that heartbreak again. So only the truth said, do you think either Miss Nigeria or Miss SA will be in top 20? Well, I will talk about that in another live stream, not in this particular live stream, because of course I have to cover up the Miss Universe pageant. So I've not started covering that pageant yet, but because maybe subsequently in my other live streams or in my other videos, I will cover my favorite for Miss Universe crown. But for now, I'm not talking about that yet. All right, so just subscribe to my channel, and you will see more content of that. All right, NT Modana said, hello my beautiful sis, I really feel sorry for Miss Rivers. I know that since Miss World top 5, she's really a world-class model. It's me, your friend from SA. All right, you're welcome my beautiful sister too. All right, so it's really sad. I really feel sad for Miss Rivers, like you said. I think that, for her now, she has said she want to come back next year to participate in Miss Universe Nigeria, and that's why I'm here to talk about it. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be it's good for her to come back and participate in the pageant? But for me, I feel like, it's not. I think she should just chill for now. So my prayer for Chidinma, let her bring the crown back. I will be very angry with this agency, and Chidinma don't have a good advocacy. Well, Chidinma, as it is right now, I've moved on. I've accepted that Chidinma is our new Miss Universe Nigeria, and she's going to represent us in Mexico. But, we know how she came, how it came about. But at the end of the day, if Chidinma wants to do well in Mexico, then she has to work on a lot of things. She has said it in her videos that she has a lot of work to do. And personally, I would say 2 months is not enough for her to prepare for Miss Universe. She needs to do a lot of things. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how the organization is going to prepare her for Miss Universe. Let's see how they are going to, prep her, because she has a lot of work to do as it is right now. And she needs to change. Of course, she's still going to tell her story now. That's her advocacy. But I think that she needs to add more, she needs to tell us her other advocacies, because you can't just talk about your story alone. You need to have other advocacies as well. But I'm going to be talking about that in a separate video, okay? I'm going to expatiate more in a separate video, not on this live stream. So let's move on. Longino said, I understand the game. I live in SA. I know what happened. We only want to prove a point. Nyekachi did well, but Hapu. I don't understand. And I understand she did very well. Okay, you are from SA. So how are you coping in South Africa with all this, with all these issues going on, in South Africa? How are you coping as a Nigerian? It's not easy. I don't know how you're coping, but, with what is happening in South Africa, as a Nigerian, I would be scared. All right, Mr. MP Ram. Where are you chatting from, please? He said, imagine if the judges at the Miss Universe asked Chidinma about morality and ethics. It will be very difficult for her to answer, considering the identity theft that catapulted her to where she is now. Well, I don't think, as it is right now, that would be like a major question for her. So I think that she already has already has an answer to that now. Probably she will tell them that, it's so sad that, she was a victim of circumstance and all. She wasn't the one that, had the identity issue. It was her mom and all that. She would just have to defend herself. She just say something to defend herself, So I feel like, if they should ask her the question, she already knows what to say. She already knows what to say. Do you understand? So I feel like, Chidinma's being asked that question is not, how will I put it? Like it's a cliche question now, because she already knows what to answer. She knows how to defend herself, and it's not. Let us be fair. It's not her fault. It wasn't her fault. She wasn't the one that performed the act. She wasn't the one that that carried out the the identity theft. It was her mom. She's innocent in all of this. So I feel like she would definitely defend herself, that she's a victim of circumstance, and she hopes to use her story to encourage those persons that are passing through what she's passing through. So that's it. Singularity deflatory. His name I don't understand. Where are you chatting from, please? He said Yeka should have won, but I think they crowned Chidinma because she has clout. Because she has clout right now and has been through a lot. She may be the prettiest, but her performance wasn't the best that night. Definitely. I know that they use it because it's a marketing strategy for the organization, because of course they know that they know that choosing Chidinma is more like it's going to bring a lot of attention to the organization. Okay, so I feel like it's more like a strategy for the organization. Even if she wasn't the prettiest, or she wasn't, of course she wasn't the prettiest, there are other girls that are pretty too, but let's not take it away from her. She's a pretty lady. I feel like she performed, her performance was was not as expected. because she already knew she was going to get the crown. And they promised her the crown before she came to Nigeria. That was even the reason why she accepted the invitation in the first place, because she was promised the crown. And it was so glaring during the competition that she was promised the crown and all. But I feel like judging from the performance, Nyekachi would have placed higher, but the judges know what they were doing. They already had the winner even before the finals, so the other girls were just fighting for supranational and the other crowns. Chidinma was already promised the crown before she came to Nigeria. So Chukwu said, imagine not including Esther in top 5. Miss Benue too did not place. Definitely, like I was shocked why Benue did not place. Oh, you guys, if you watch my predictions, Miss Benue was even in my 5 crown a lot. Even if she made top 5 and she didn't get a crown, at least if she made top 10, it would have been better. She didn't even place at all. Benue did not place at all. Esther placed in top 10, but she didn't place in top 5. So it's so sad. It's so sad. Most of all these girls, they know that they put in the hard work, but their hard work was just taken away from them. Like they just like you prepare for something and you're supposed to get it, and you give it to another person on a platter of gold. Because of course Chidinma did not go through the screening, although according to what I heard, she went through the screening, maybe probably online, but it was glaring that she was the favorite from day one. So it rubs off on the other girls, because a lot of girls that want to come back to contest, they might just be demoralized, because they already know that it's going to be biased. So most girls might not really want to come back again, and participate in this year's contest. But Nyekachi has already announced that she's going to participate again, which I feel like is not a good one for her. Like I would not encourage her to do so. But if she wants to come back, or if she participates again, I support her. But with the organization crown her, is under probability. So I wish Nyekachi won, but even still, she was happy for Chidinma. She is my role model. Yes, she was happy. Now Nyekachi is a happy soul. Like she's a beautiful soul. She's always happy for any other queen. She's always happy for the other queen. Like she's always genuinely happy for others when they win or when they do well. Even if she knows that she's better than the other person, she will support them. She will be happy for them. She would encourage them. She would just celebrate them. And that's why she won the hearts of everyone, for the way she reacted when Jamaica won Miss World in 2019. She reacted as if she was the one that won. Like she was so genuinely happy for them. And that's how she is. That's the kind of person that she is. This organization is not fair at all. They're not fair. What is Chidinma going to discuss in a closed door interview in Miss Universe when she knows she told nothing about Nigeria? Well, she's going to learn now. That's why she's in Nigeria now. She's going to learn within these 2 months. They should be able to brush her up. They should brush her up within these 2 months that she has to prepare for the pageant. Arnold Jablani said, according to me, she was too confident. She knew she's a winner. Okay, who is too confident? Is it Nyekachi or what's her name? Or Chidinma? Divine, good evening. How are you doing? You're welcome to my live stream. Yeah. So John O said, how can Chidinma's mom commit identity theft? Can she issue an ID to herself without the Department of Home Affairs officials? I don't know. I don't really understand. They've not really told us. I don't know if they are still. Sorry. I don't know if they are still investigating that particular issue, because I don't know. They've not really come out with any results as per what they've discussed, or how the investigation is being the findings of the investigation rather. They've not said anything about it. But like you said, this comment that you made is actually it makes a lot of sense, because how did the department or whatever Home Affairs department, Home Affairs officials rather, how did they issue her the ID card if they did not do their own investigations as at that time? That means that they just give out information or just give out identity to anybody. Do you understand? So I don't know how that came about. So they are still investigating, and they've not really said anything about it. So Let's move on. It said this organization needs to change their way because this year own looks so scripted. Yes, now it was scripted. Now a lot of persons are saying it that it was scripted. They already knew what they wanted. They knew that Chidinma being crowned was going to get the organization a lot of publicity. That's what they want. They want that publicity, but is it in a good way or in a bad way? Because right now it's rubbing them off as a corrupt organization. Because we're all seeing the fact that there's a lot of corruption going on in the organization. So he said, I know they will give her the universe crown because she's been married before, and it will be embarrassing after inviting you to let go empty-handed. The girl might be depressed and essay will insult her. Well, I think you have a point there. So I felt like they just wanted to. It was more like a pity crown. Like, let's pity her and give her the crown. That's what it looks like. Then the issue in Chidinma's lack of compassion, yet wants to stand on the card of unity. She isn't bothered about victim of identity fraud and all that. Like, seriously, she's all about her. Well, as it is, I wouldn't blame her because the organization promised her the crown, and that's why she came in the first place. So if she wasn't promised the crown, I don't think she would have made it to Nigeria. Probably she would have just waited till next year, so that at least all these things will not look scripted. Okay? So Divine said, I saw Nyekachi wanting to compete again next year. Yes, that's why I'm here now. That's what I'm saying here. Like, is it like, I want to hear you guys' opinion. I think there's nothing wrong if she wants to. After all, Natasha Hubert of South Africa competed so many times until she won Miss South Africa. The truth of the matter is that Natasha was second runner-up, I think, the year before she won Miss South Africa, and she represented South Africa in Miss Universe. So her coming back, I don't even know why she came back. To me, I don't know why she came back, because even when she won the crown, she did not represent South Africa in any pageant. So, like I said, I'm not saying that she should not come back. Of course, she can come back. Do you understand? She can come back. But what I'm saying is that, is she guaranteed the crown? It's as if I don't want her to be wasting her time. This is going to be the third time for her. This is the third time of her participating in the pageant. So do you guys think that it's going to be a third time champ for her? That's my own answer. That's my own question here. Is it a third time champ for her? Is she guaranteed the crown? Because I see that it's 50-50. It's 50-50. I won't lie to you. Like, I see it as it's a dicey one. Longino says it's a pity crown. There's a pity crown now. It's a pity crown. Like, they just pity that because they knew that, like the other commenter said, so she won't go into depression. That's why they give her the crown. I think it was already sealed, as long as she landed Nigeria, it was already sealed that she was going to win. Alright, so said she's under investigation. Please watch. Chidinma's life will be what? Mom skipped the contract. She's kind of selfish. I may be wrong with everything going on, and her mom being, I don't know. Chi's story is not over yet. A lot is about to unfold. Well, let's see how it goes. I think after next year, if nothing comes out of it, she should just rest. Well, let's see what happens, because anytime, like I said, I will support her. If she gets the form again next year, we will support her. We will support her, but how are we sure? How are we guaranteed that she's going to win it? With all these things that's happening with the organization, they already have their, I don't know, they already have their sentimental favorites. Probably next year they might have another sentimental favorite, which is not Nyekachi. So how are we sure she's going to get the crown again? So let's allow Nyeka to do her thing. It's a good thing that there is no age limit. The universe listens to a stubborn heart. It's going to align one day. Yes, of course now. Of course. Me, I'm not saying she shouldn't come back, but I feel like, it's kind of a slap to her face because of what is happening with the organization. A lot of queens have contested more than, if I'm not mistaken, there's a queen now, Deshana Baba. I think she was Miss USA 2016. She competed in her national pageant, I've been a state pageant 8 times before she was given the crown. Do you understand? And she went to Miss USA and she won. Because she had someone that was telling her that you can win this thing, like go back and win. She competed 8 times. So this is the third time for Nyekachi. Of course, third time is not too much, but I would say that with all that is happening with the organization, they are biased and they are, I don't know. Something is up somewhere. So let's see how it goes. Let's support her. Let's support her because me, I'm going to support her. You know, as she has already announced that she's going to participate, I'll support her. Of course, like you said, the universe listens to a stubborn heart. She can participate as many times as possible. You know, nobody can tell. Maybe it might be third time charm for her. But a lot of persons are saying that, you know, they are not looking at it that way. They think maybe probably it might not really work for her. You know, it might not really work for her. So, well, I think Nyekachi wants to make history for Nigeria. Yes, that's why she's coming back now. She wants to really get this crown and participate, and that's why she's coming back. She wants to make sure that, you know, she gets the crown for Nigeria. But at the end of the day, Silverbird organization, they have other plans. And as it is right now, they know that Nyekachi has international support. Do you understand? Like if they really want to look at the marketing strategy or whatever, that's if at all they want to, because of course that's why they crowned Chidinma in the first place. Don't they know that Nyekachi has a lot of international supporters? If you guys were in my live stream, you see that Nyekachi has a lot of supporters from other countries, you know. So I feel like she's going to do well in Mexico. She might just get the crown for us, which we have been, you know, clamoring for. At least Nigeria has gotten Miss World. We are looking forward to getting Miss Universe, at least to make sure that, okay, we've gotten the 2 highest crowns in the world. Do you understand? So that's what we are clamoring for. Let's get Miss Universe. And Nyekachi was a better option for us because she's already known worldwide. She has a lot of audience. She has a lot of international audience, and she has a strong story. She has, you know, she's a likable person. So I feel like she's going to go far in Miss Universe. You know, if I thought she was given a chance. So I think that, you know, they don't just want to crown her. That's what I think. All right. He said it's 50-50. Yes, it's 50-50. It's 50-50. Let's support her, Sha. Let's see how it goes. Chichi is a selfish person. I can only imagine what other contestants felt. That contest was rigged. Well, everybody has moved on from it. I've moved on. I feel like, you know, if, you know, it's her time. You know, when it's someone's time, you can't. There's nothing that can stop it. So I think it's her time, and she needs to utilize the crown very well. She needs to prepare very well. But as it is right now, coming from this whole, you know, corrupt and the contest, it was glaring that it was kind of like scripted. So with that, I don't know how she's going to, because a lot of, I don't know, it's somehow like, you know, because they know that she was given the crown on a platter of gold, you know, and when something is being handed over to someone without putting in the work, the person might not really do well, because at the end of the day, person will feel like, oh, I didn't work for it, you know, and she might not really put in the work. But she has been saying that she's going to get the crown for Nigeria, she's going to do this, but at the end of the day, she needs to work for it. She needs to work on her stage presence. She needs to work on her, you know, a lot of things. And she's not really a very tall person. Because I was thinking that, you know, coming to Nigeria, I was thinking, you know, when I saw her pictures, you know, in South Africa and all, she looks tall. But when she came to Nigeria, the height now reduced. She's not really a tall person like I expected. But at the end of the day, I think that, you know, she has a chance. She has a beautiful face. She has she's eloquent. She's intelligent, you know. And I feel like, you know, she has a chance with a strong story and all. But at the end of the day, she needs to work on her stage presence. Okay, I saw a question and answer where Esther said only 5 girls agreed for Chichi to be invited, but the other 19 girls had no other option. Really? Where did you see that? Where did you see that? Please like this live stream. 58 of us are watching and I just have 11 likes. Please like this live stream, please. Please. He said, so where did you see that question? So only 5 girls agreed for Chichi to participate, and the Silverbird MD or whatever, yes, Mr. Bruce said that, you know, the girls were the ones that even invited her to participate in the first place. And now you are saying that it's only 5 girls. Are you sure about what you're saying? Like, how sure are you with this statement that you just made? Let's just be sincere. If it were you, if you were one of the contestants, will you even accept Chidinma to participate when you know fully well that it's going to be biased? Nobody will accept that. Let them deny Silverbird their franchise if Yeka is not crowned next year. Oh my God! See, we just need to get a highest bid to get this franchise off from Silverbird. That's what we need. We need to get a good like someone that can get this franchise off Silverbird. Okay, someone asked her if she agreed for Chichi to participate, and that was her response. Well, that means that the other girls, they are not really in support. They were not really in support of her. They were not really in support. They were not really in support, and it made it will actually, reduce the morale of the other girls and any other person that wants to contest in this particular pageant, because they'll feel like, the organizers are biased. So why would I even stress myself coming to compete in this particular pageant? It seems like you never liked Chichi, my sister. You have your favorite, but that girl is good. Let's take away all the favoritism. I'm not saying she's not good, though. I don't know why you don't understand what I'm saying. Please grab what I'm saying. If Chichi had won on level playing ground, on a fair ground, of course we will support her. Even before she came into the country, I was in support and saying, why did South Africans treat her like that? I was actually in support of Chichi before all this whole shenanigans happened. So it's kind of like a robbery, like a daylight robbery. Just carry the crown and give it to her without her doing much work. And she just show, with her performance in the pageant, you could tell that she wasn't. She was already promised the crown, so she didn't put in as much effort as we wanted her to put in the pageant. She has this laid-back attitude. That was my own bone of contention. Said I wouldn't. She was supposed to audition next year. That's what I was thinking. I thought maybe she would come in next year, but she decided to come in this year, and look at what happened. Oh, you look beautiful. Thank you very much. And you're welcome to my channel. You look cute there. Thank you very much. Can you read my comment? I'm reading your comment now. Thank you very much. Thank you. And he said another that killed the other girl spirit was, this word kill is strong, was Nigerians saying the other girls were ugly. I blame it on that ugly headshot. Cross River and Kogi can go toe to toe with Chichi on face card. Yes, now. Cross River and Kogi State, they were beautiful. There are a lot of beautiful girls this year. I don't know why a lot of persons are saying that. If you watch my content, you know that those headshots did not do justice to the girls. The headshots were not edited well. Like they just reduce the beauty of the girls. Do you understand? So I would say that oh, that's the first time I meet you. Okay, you're welcome. I would say that the issue was not even the headshots. If you have seen these girls in person, of course, which you have seen in person, you've seen them in person, you know that they are beautiful girls. They are beautiful girls. There are a lot of beautiful girls in this year's pageant. So, if at all we're talking about beauty, Chichi was not the only beautiful girl in that place. Chichi was not the only beautiful girl in that pageant. And she was not even the other girls, most of the girls were taller than her. She wasn't that, in terms of stage presence, she doesn't really have that much stage presence, but she has the facial beauty. So, I don't know. I thought one of them was Image. Okay. The headshots made people conclude the other girls stood no chance. Yes. And it's so sad that the organization did not really, give us, when I reviewed that headshot, I said it now. I said that when you are contesting for a beauty pageant, when you are bringing out the contestants for a beauty pageant, you need to bring up the best so that people can see that, oh, this, let us see the best of these girls. But they just ended up coming up with those ugly headshots, and it didn't do justice to the girls at all. And a lot of persons were thinking that Chichi was the finest. By the time they got to camp, they saw other girls that were fine. They were like, Chichi is not even the finest here. Chichi had a lot of other, there were a lot of other girls that were more beautiful than Chichi. Do you understand? So Chichi, if they were just looking at, being fair, Chichi was beautiful, but the other girls were beautiful as well. So it's not about Chichi alone. We had beautiful girls that participated and they performed way better than Chichi. So I'm not saying, it's not about me not supporting Chichi. What I'm saying is that the performance that she put up that day did not really warrant her to be crowned. That's what I'm saying. That's my bone of contention. I don't know why there has not been that. Yes, there's no other bigger pageant too. And Silverbird, they hold the franchise to Miss World and Miss Universe. So if you don't go through Silverbird, you cannot participate in Miss World and Miss Universe. That's why I'm saying that let another organization take over the franchise from Silverbird. Because as it is right, and they're not really doing what they ought to do. At least they've held it for 40 years, more than 40 years. Somebody else should come and take over the crown and give us, and sanitize the system and give us the required changes that we need. No, Chichi said short. She posted another picture of her. They did not. She gave them another picture. If you watch that headshot, Chichi already had that picture in her social media page before she gave it to the organization. They now added it to the headshot. So she wasn't. Her headshot was even different. It was even more beautiful than the rest now because she gave them a particular picture and they put it inside the headshot. She said Miss Universe had nothing to do with Chichi tried a swimsuit, but her evening gown, she didn't even make attempt, just walking. Exactly. She didn't make attempt at all. It's so sad. She didn't make any attempt. She was just walking now. She was just carrying the gown and walking, So Nyekachi gave a very, very resounding performance. Even if some persons are saying that she's too overconfident, she needs to tone down a bit and all. But it's her personality. That's who she is. Now, coming to Nyekachi's Q&A, some persons were like, Nyekachi did not answer the question very well. She did not answer like a pageant queen should answer questions. She should work on her Q&A. I understand that part. Of course, she needs to work on her Q&A. Q&A is something that you need to work on. Even when you are good, you still need to work on it, to polish it up. But I feel like she spoke from her heart. And I feel like, if she wants to really, as it is right, and she's coming back next year, I feel like she needs to work on certain things. She needs to work on her styling, work on her Q&A, to polish up her Q&A, and give pageant answers. Because as it is right now, there's some answers that, there's some questions that you need to answer with your head and not with your heart. Do you understand? Like, you need to just answer it's like a part. There's some questions that you answer in a pageant way. You don't need to answer from your heart sometimes. I don't know if you guys will get what I'm saying. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. And some questions that you will be asked, and it's better that you don't even speak from your heart. Just speak from your head. Like, just say the logical things, the most logical thing to say at that point. Because if you speak from your heart, it might just rub off on you. So I think that you should just look at it and say, let me just stick to the pageant way of answering questions instead of speaking from the heart. You understand? So yeah, you say I understand. Of course you understand. So I would say that she should just work on that. I think going forward she's good to go. So I wish her all the best in next year's pageant. Of course I'll be here supporting her. I'll follow her journey, and I just hope and pray that it's going to be a third time charm for her. All right, so she came strong and hard this time, but because it was decided already, her efforts don't make any difference. Silverbird is corrupt. That's true. You guys understand what it's to me. I feel like I don't know. I'm still looking at it. It's 50-50. It's 50-50 for her. It's not a guarantee that she'll be crowned when she comes in this third time. It's not a guarantee for me. To me, it's not a guarantee. I feel like, she should just relax, take her time. The universe is not running away from her. Take her time. Maybe probably come. I don't know, Sha. I don't know. But to me, I don't know. I still have mixed feelings about, her participating in next year's pageant. Like I said, it's a decision to make. And of course I'll support her, but to me it's 50-50 for her. You know, her participating in the pageant is 50-50. She might not get it, she might get the crown, she might not get the crown. So it depends. It depends. So he said she also needs to align her dress and make sure it follows the Miss Universe style. Her dress was extremely beautiful, but I felt it would be more suitable for Miss World platform. Yes, it was too plain for me, Sha. It was plain. I will buy her from next and she will win. Okay, no problem now. No problem. You can join the Yeka United fan group, Mr. Longinus, so that you can support her as well. Because over there we try as much as possible to, you know, support her in whatever way we can. So you can join that Yeka United group so that you can support her. So he said, I think there was nothing the other girls would have done differently that would have changed the outcome. Chichi already knew the crown was hers. That's what I'm saying, that it was just like, you know, that's why she didn't even put in much effort. She already knew the crown was hers. So, but what was the prize if you win this Miss Universe? Okay, what was the prize? The prize, I don't know. I think it's okay. Sorry, 10 million naira. That's the prize. But she wasn't giving. I was expecting that they are going to give her like a check on that day. She wasn't giving a check. So I don't know. Are you sure the organization are going to give her the money? Because another thing again, I'm even saying is that I hope they will not abandon her the way they abandoned the other queens. When it's time for Miss Universe, they will not even throw their weight behind her. They will just leave her to her fate. I hope they will support her. Because other queens complain of the same thing, lack of support. I hope that as we are preparing for Miss Universe, they will not abandon her. Yeah, she got 10 million naira now. 10 million naira worth of a prize. That's what she won. You know, so I hope they will not abandon her. Yes, I would be happy to join in her sponsorship. I really like that queen. She has a good heart. Yes, she has a good heart. So please follow Yeka United fan base on Instagram. On their bio, you will see the WhatsApp group link for you to join the WhatsApp group so that you can support. That's where we get to gather support for her. So please join that group. Mr. Longinus and NT Mudana, join that group so you can support her. Do you think this narrative is enough to give Nigeria a placement this year? There is 130 contestants, so it will be a bloodbath in Mexico. Can you imagine 130 contestants? 130 contestants. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I think coming with that kind of her story, she's coming in strong. Do you understand? Like with her story, she's coming in strong because she already has a popularity. A lot of persons know her, and you know with what she went through in South Africa, and you know her getting the crown in Nigeria and all that. I think that she's going to have a strong story in Mexico. But if she really wants to do well or go far in Mexico, she needs to work on her stage presence. She needs to work on her stage presence. That's it. Ebele, you're welcome to my channel. So thanks, dear. I will join the link. God bless you. And God bless you too. Thank you very much for supporting her. And I hope to see you in the group. Alright, so Ebele said, Nyekachi is beautiful, but she gives model vibe. Beauty pageant is different from modeling. So she has to change her walk, present a more gentle demeanor. Yeah, you have a point there. You have a point there. But if she was, you know, she was a beauty queen, a former beauty queen, under this particular franchise. You know, she was with Miss World Nigeria. So I don't think what I would say in your comment is that she should just tone down on her energy a little bit. Let it not be too forward and all. That's all. I think she should just balance off everything and she'll be fine. See, they will abandon her. You will see it, my sister. They will tell you to use that 10 million naira. This week. Oh my God. Yeah, so as I'm saying that, they will just abandon her and tell her that after all, we're giving you 10 million. Go and sort yourself out. Go and get your evening wear. Go and get your national costume. Go and do all those things. We're not going to. We've washed our hands off you. Do you understand? Except that the sponsors are going to be the one to now step up and help her with those things. Help her with her evening wear, the national costume, and the other things. You know. So let's see what will happen in Mexico. So we are here now. We're going to see everything that is going to happen in Mexico. Yeah, I'm going to follow her journey. I've already accepted that Chidima is our Miss Universe Nigeria. So let's just follow her journey and and see what happens from here. Alright, so Bad Boy 26, how are you doing? You're welcome to my channel. He said it's so obvious that all the queens in Nigeria are jealous of Yeka because what happened yesterday is so sad. Yeah, so there's something I saw that most of the queens are jealous of Yeka. Like I don't even understand why they're jealous of her. Why are they jealous of her? Why are they jealous of Nyekachi? I don't see any reason why they should be jealous of her. She comes out as a very good personality. Everybody has their own personalities. But I think they should just rally around her and support her. Not being jealous of her. So it's so sad. Yeka is not changing her work for anyone. Did you see this Miss Nicaragua's swimsuit work? I don't think she should change her work because of course with the work that she had on Saturday. In fact, that work now is a work that a lot of persons are now mimicking on social media. Because that her work was fire, it was hot. So I'm not saying she should change her work. She has an impressive work. She has the best catwalk amongst the other girls. She had the best catwalk. Being an international model, being Miss World Top Model. You guys should not forget that she won Miss World Top Model in 2019. So she's a big shot. She's a big shot. So I don't think she should change her work for anybody. Nicaragua, I think Miss Nicaragua, that's Miss current Miss Universe, Shanice Palacios, she has the same energy like Nyekachi. It's the same energy, the same work, the same mannerisms and the way of work, the same style of working, So I think that Nyekachi should not change her work for anybody. She's okay, but all contestants' catwalk was giving Miss Grand vibe. I don't know what you're saying. Miss Grand has a work. Miss Grand is like they are more into the body. If you follow Miss Grant, it's the body. If you don't have a great body, don't even bother yourself. You must be able to walk well, have that body confidence and all. So they're looking at Miss Grant is more about the body. That's top one violence they are talking about. I don't see anything they are doing there. If you don't have a good body and all, you won't even smell the crown. So Nyekachi has the potential to bring the Miss Universe crown, and she has already placed her in Miss World. Yes. She has that potential. That's why we are supporting her. In America, with Nigerian father, I'm also coming for next Miss Universe Nigeria. Oh, really? You are an American with a Nigerian father. Wow. You are free to join now. You are free to join the pageant. So we are looking forward to having you next year. Alright, so I'm Animal Kingdom. Join Miss Universe Nigeria next year and let me know that you have joined the pageant, okay? So we can support you. I don't think they will abandon her. They have been treating her like egg. Oh my God. Oh. That's what they say in the beginning. Later on, they will not abandon her. Or probably whatever they promise her, they will not give it to her. Let's just watch, Insha. Nigeria is a funny country. Chichi, you will never say anything. Anyway, she's just coming in now. Of course, they will show her love, but later they will not show her the true colors, the true color later, not now. Let her just be enjoying first, and later they will not show her the true colors. That's if, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. That's if they will change you, but I doubt. She said, Adaeme and Vianunubo, it's Yeka International Family that is pinning them. Are you serious? Are you in the group? Singularity Deflatory. Are you in that group? Because somebody mentioned the same thing in that our WhatsApp group, that Nyekachi WhatsApp group, our Fan United WhatsApp group. Somebody mentioned it, and he didn't mention the queens, but he just mentioned past queens. So why are they jealous? Why is Adaeme and Vianunubo, why are they jealous? Why are they jealous? Because I supported them here on my channel. If you watch my channel, I supported Adaeme when she was going for Miss World. I supported Vivian Onubu when she was going for Miss Echo International. So they should just channel their energy elsewhere. Probably they want to come back from Miss Universe Nigeria. Who knows? Maybe that's why he's paying them. Philly McKenzie, how are you doing? I said, I wish Nyekachi well. Of course, I wish her well. We will support Nyekachi no matter what. Why all the jealousy? I don't know why they're jealous. I don't just know why they're jealous. I don't, just ask me. Tell me one reason why they're jealous. I don't know. She has the best work, even on Saturday. World class, super top model. We love her. Yes. Nyekachi should come back, but her work is a model energy work. Watch all the winners of beauty pageants. Watch Awani Darego. Very gentle work. Well, like I said, if she's listening, she should just tone down on her work and try and reduce the energy, because of course beauty pageant and modeling, they are two different things. So she needs to balance both of them. So let's see what will happen next year. Maybe probably she will work on it, on these her flaws, so that before next year at least she'll be able to get everything right. He said Miss Grant like touching themselves as they are walking. Really? I don't understand. What do they touch? They touch their body or what? Is that one? Is that like a prerequisite to walking in Miss Grant? You must touch your body. I don't know about that, Sha, but they like being dramatic. They like all this drama and all those things, That's what Miss Grant is known for, drama. Say nothing Nyeka must change. She is a queen in her own way. Only time for her will come one day. She's everything. Yeah, she's everything, no, but I think probably she just work on the areas that needs to be worked on. That's all. She needs to improve question to make it short, not too long. Her hairstyle was not good. That's what I'm saying. She just work on probably work on her styling and all. Try to work on some gray areas where she didn't really perform optimally in this pageant. Like I said, her styling, I didn't even like the hair. I won't lie, I didn't really like the styling, the hairstyling. I think she should have done better in terms of the hairstyling. And her gown was just too plain. Although it's beautiful, I love the color yellow on her. It was very beautiful on her skin too. But I think that she should try and come up with something more classy, like more classy and all. You need to see Paula's gown. Paula's gown was the best amongst the top 5. Paula's gown was the best. In fact, I think she should win a best in evening wear, if I'm not mistaken. That's the Miss International Nigeria. She had the best styling. So I think that probably Nyekachi should just work on her styling next year. Alright. If she really wants to make a difference, she'll work on a lot of things. Chichi on the evening, okay. Chichi on the evening gown was 0.10. Oh, Chichi was 0.10. Oh my God, very funny. He said, yeah, Adaemi and Veni was jealous. She was wrote in her IG so that Jeka was too proud and so, but she didn't call names. Really? I didn't see that post too, and I'm following her on Instagram. I didn't see that post. That's bad of her. If she said that, that's very wrong of her. For her to have said that kind of thing is not good at all. So that Miss Imo, that best national comedy fitter at all. That Miss Imo, the best national costume fitter. Anyway, the costume was beautiful. I love that costume, but I think that it wasn't the best costume. I don't think it wasn't the best costume to me. It wasn't the best costume, but it was okay. I noticed Nyeka likes keeping it simple and it's not helping. Even her makeup was very nude and the dress very plain. Then her hair was just extension, not wig. And that's what I'm saying now. She should just work on her styling. I think that going forward, she should just work on her styling. Her gown was giving Miss World vibe, not good fitting. Plateau was the best costume. Okay. But like I said, Nyekachi's gown was just too plain. I think that she should just add a little bit of crystals, add something shiny, You should just work on her styling, that's all. Apart from that, and then the hair too. You should try and, fix something better, She just work on her styling, but overall, she has a stage presence. She performed very well. She's just what we see as a well-grounded queen. But I'll say that in terms of styling, she just change certain things, probably improve on her styling and work on her Q&A as well, and she's good to go. Vivian said her fans can't vote, but they can't they can talk and bully. Don't forget Nyekachi finished fifth in voting. I'm waiting for Vivian to participate in MUN. I swear she could collect bully from me. Really? Wahala for Vivian. Oh, Vivian. Wahala. He said, but Yeka still stood out in that round. Her aura is crazy. Yes, the yellow was beautiful on her, but I think probably she would have done more. Anambra fits the crown. Yeah, Anambra is beautiful. Like when she won, in fact, her win was the only win that I felt like was well deserved. Anambra win was well deserved. So congratulations to her. I wish her the best in Miss Supranational. I feel like she's going to do, better than Sectra. Alright, Animal Kingdom said, my guy, she deserves it and she has world-class experience. Guy, she deserves it. It was like coming from a university back to high school. Obviously, you will have an advantage. It's not by that though. It's not because of the pageant production and all. Let's just be guided. It's not about the production, is about her performance in the pageant. So they are two different things. So I prefer your current preliminary gown. I didn't even like that preliminary gown at all. In fact, the one she used on finance was way better. That preliminary was not it at all. I don't like the preliminary gown. I didn't like it at all. I preferred the finals gown. So I think Nigeria must work on designers for evening for all. In terms of setting standard, only Anambra dress was standard. Yes, and I loved Anambra's evening wear. It was very beautiful. I loved it. It was so beautiful. Even her preliminary gown was beautiful as well. That pink gown was beautiful on her. It's so sad that we didn't get to see the pink gown on stage during the preliminary. Preliminary was indoors now. We didn't get to see anything about preliminary. So I even loved that her pink gown was so beautiful. I think Nigeria must work. Okay, he said Textra is way up there. I don't think Paula can feel the shoes, especially in Super Chat. No, Paula is good. But Textra is very good in the Q&A. Textra is well grounded, and both of them are in the medical field. Textra is a nurse, Paula is a nurse. So I feel like she can fit into Textra's shoes. And she speaks very well. And both of them, they are American trained. So I think that Paula will fit very well into Sectra's shoes, and it was a good decision. I feel like Paula will do very well. Although preliminary dress was the best overall. Really, I didn't see her preliminary dress. Did I see it? I don't think I saw it. I wish next year Prince Glam can star Yeka. Well. Let's see how it goes. Yes, it's true, because I think Prince Glam styled what's her name, Paula. So I think if Yeka is financially buoyant, she can go for Prince Glam. Probably it's the money, or I don't know. Beauty pageant is finances. If you don't have the finances, it's difficult for you to get what you want. You need to get the finances. So probably if you can support her, financially, for her to be able to get the best gowns for next year. Please, let's do that. I think in that group, we'll raise it in the group. We can support her for next year. Let's do that. So Silverbird needs to improve their final show, because after top 5, they need to talk about their advocacy. Anyway, we'll be saying it before now. After they crown the queens, we don't get to see anything about them again until they want to crown the next queen. So you should work on that, please. My 3 finalists were Mr. Raba, Anambra, Miss Rivers. I'm happy that Chinema won Miss Universe Nigeria. Oh, really? Just me? No problem now. She has won it. The only thing we can do here is to support her. That's all we can do, just support her. You should try Vicky James or Tiana Empire for evening gown. Tiana Empire is, she's dramatic. So I prefer Vicky James. Vicky James is better for her evening wear. Vicky James is world class, and she makes luxurious gowns that stand out. So I would prefer Vicky James for Nyekachi. So, but what are all the rich people in Nigeria doing? I don't know what they are doing. No, they are eating their money now. They are eating their money. Yeah, they need Vicky James. Why is Chichi the only contestant that have a video in top 5? That's one of my, okay, I don't know, okay, you're not here before now. A subscriber of mine said that, all the girls taped, they recorded the top 5. All the girls recorded that top 5 video, but it was only Chidima's video that was shown. So I felt like maybe it was a mistake on the part of the production team to air that video, or probably just wanted only Chidima's video to be aired. But as it is right now, they've given us the impression that it was Chidima that they wanted, for just only her video to be shown. Do you understand? So as it is right now, all the girls recorded that 5 video, but only Chidima's video was broadcasted during the finals night. Why was only Chidima's video broadcasted? Why didn't they tell the production team to broadcast the other 4 top 4 contestants? Why? So I think the organization needs to come and give us a statement towards that one. Release a statement and explain to us why only Chidima's video was put up. Let's support Nyekachi. Let's support Nyekachi. Maybe she will get the crown next year. Hopefully. So guys, I'll end the live stream here. I've talked for 1 hour plus, and yeah, let's see how it goes. If I'm gonna continue on this journey, but I think as it is right now, I have already moved on from the fact, from this result, from the final result, from the controversies. I've moved on, and I will say that going forward, I'll be talking about Chidima's preparation towards Miss Universe Nigeria. I'll be talking about Paula's preparation as well. Talking about the other pageants as well. There's so many pageants that I need to analyze apart from Miss Universe Nigeria. All right, so please guys, let's move on and let's forget about everything that happened. Let's just move on. Let's support Chidima in this journey, and let's hope and pray that she does her homework very well in preparation for Mexico. She just has less than 2 months as it is right now, or let's say 2 months to prepare for Mexico. Let's just support her and give her the necessary support and encouragement. That's all I can say for now. And yeah, so guys, anticipate my videos on that, and also I'll be analyzing other pageants as well. So stay tuned on my channel. If you want pageant content, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next live stream. Okay. All right, so how do I join Yeka WhatsApp group? Yes, go to Yeka United fans group on Instagram. Type Yeka United fans on Instagram, and you would see, in fact, it will pop out. Now you see a picture on it. It will pop out. Then you click on the link in the bio of that Instagram page, and it will automatically transfer you to the WhatsApp group. Okay, that's it. All right, guys. So good night, and I'll see you in my next video coming up very soon. Bye. Thank you all for joining. I can't mention all your names, like seriously, a lot of you that joined me today. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your support. Thank you for for the encouragement, for your contributions as well. I will see you guys in my next live stream. Okay, so bye and good night.